deploying the National Guard. I mean, it's only April right now. Still got quite a ways to go until major shifts in the global power balance, I guess, would change. Because we're still looking at who's going to win the Russian Civil War, even though I'm like 99% sure it's going to be a socialist. They just have more troops. So, you know, like, how do you fight against them? And aside from that, like, what's happening in Germany? You're a republic. I'm not too sure which way you will go. Sometimes you'll join the Russian faction, but for artillery designs, adopt Latin alphabet. I don't think any of you guys are planning on falling apart, at least not right now. We will go for reinforcement rate. That seems good. And let's go for a concentrated industry as well. And aside from that, what are you guys doing? I mean, Norway right now is America Liberal, but America Liberal really doesn't say anything about what their future plans are going to be. Middle Africa, currently, you know, still under Goring. But it doesn't look like, at least right now, it doesn't look like it's going to fall apart. They're not national populist. Can we change any of these laws? No, our war support is just so bad. We can't really support any of this stuff. We could legislate some freedoms. Oh, conscription. Wait, can we not take conscription without the, Oh, we're not allowed to conscript. We need to be at war with a major power. And we need to modernize artillery, have relics to the Krieg, and clarify Anzac. Okay. And then we can't do because we need a lot more technologies available to us, or a lot more national focuses, I guess I should say. We probably don't want to spend the political power. I mean, we do get more stability, which would be nice. Could be a no template for sport equipment. We still want it being built just slowly in the background, anyways. Yeah, I guess we just had like we had like 10,000 manpower, 12,000 manpower. Australia just unsurprisingly can't field a major army. Okay, let's assign a general here. Get a field marshal in charge of our army as well. I mean, like, where would we invade from? I mean, I guess we could just invade from Australia into Bharatiya Commune. But I guess it really also depends on who India goes to war with first, Prince Federation or Bharatiya. Because having a strong united India in the Entente is very powerful, as we did see in our Dominion of India playthrough. Coal, aluminum, iron. And the Depression, you do give us... That's 8 military factories and 8 civilian factories. You know what? That's really good. What do you need? You need all of them. I guess we'll go for infrastructure first. If we can actually... Yeah, like 8 military factories, 8 civilian factories is incredible. So let's definitely go there ASAP. Yeah, we don't want to take legislative freedoms. I don't think it's going to be that good for us. And let's go for more construction speed with you. And then after that, we'll go for the higher production efficiency cap. We want to build more aircraft. We don't need this many artillery, so we'll take 1 off of artillery for now. So I'm assuming you all have the artillery you need. Yes, you all have the artillery. You don't have the guns, but you do have artillery pieces, which I guess is okay. I'll take that, and we'll slowly, you know, build up a small stockpile. You know what? Actually, get rid of this. Well, we'll add it again at the very bottom of the list. I think I'd rather have... Maybe not naval bombers, but everything else I think we want to at least get started on. Is there any resources we want to trade? I'm assuming we're probably, what, -1? We're actually -5 on aluminum. Okay, well, if we're -5 on aluminum, we will get at least 1 aluminum imported. Allow us to build our aircraft at a much faster rate. With 150 political power, I think we just want, yeah, construction speed up. Allow me to build more and more military factories ASAP. And I'll build some in Victoria. Any other good 50%, 30%. I mean, 50's not bad. Illegal strike in Sydney. Factory workers in Sydney walked off the job today, organizing an illegal strike that prompted swift police reaction. While the workers insisted that they were not associated with the ACTU and their actions were born from frustration, they were issued an ultimatum to disperse, which they ignored. Violence quickly escalated when the police moved in, and the resulting riot ended in over 30 badly injured. Within a week, the factory workers were back on the job, now supervised by private militia soldiers, to ensure no further demonstration. Okay, so we're going to lose more stability, and totalism and syndicalism are going to get a little bit more popular in the country. But I'm not really too worried about any of them, to be quite honest. I mean, look, the UAP, he's got 56% popular support. The next biggest party is the syndicalists, but if you ignore that, then we should be okay. Yeah, we'll definitely go for improved machine tools next. And you're going to try to pacify Indochina. Let's then follow up with wealth of the antipodes. I'm definitely probably not saying that right, but that's okay. I mean, I guess we have a port here. I think this is the closest port we have to India, other than being in India itself. I mean, I guess they could just launch invasions from India. It really doesn't make a big difference one way or the other. Also, we only want, like, one of these guys deployed at any given time. You just deploy in Blue Army for right now. So we're building, what, 9 more? I guess we can build up to 11. And once these guys are filled, we're going to have, like, 1 full 24 stack. And that's, you know, that's all terrible. We can definitely utilize that in some coming wars, especially, I think, against the Commune. Okay, French intellectualists have restored the monarchy. Are they national populists? Yes, they are. The Kingdom of France has been restored. Other than that, I don't think anything else is too surprising right now. Yeah, at least right now, it doesn't look like Middle Africa is going to collapse. If they lose the war against Portugal, then I believe they can still collapse, but I don't think they're going to lose the war against Portugal. It seems a little unlikely. What the hell's going on with this Last Order? They're victory point rushing. I didn't even know the AI could victory point rush, even though I'm pretty sure it's not intentional. Yes, we got Canadian forces down here. We got some German and French forces in the south. They haven't taken... No, they have taken Tarzan. Wait, have they? Yes, they have. And they own Pacific Rod. Do you have, like, any actual victory points left other than, Ehrenberg? Yeah, you're actually at 70%. You'll invest 50 political power. I think that seems completely okay. And you want me to... Oh, you're voting on something. It doesn't really matter for us. We can't do anything with that. More factory output's pretty good. Here's... No, I think we want construction speed. 20%'s not, terrible. And more construction speed will allow us to... get more military factories up ASAP. And you were just telling me about... We're not going to leave the IEDC because it doesn't actually make any sense for us to do that. You're a year ahead of time. We can wait on a year ahead of time. You're 0.29 years ahead of time, so you know, let's go concentrate industry 2. And I wonder if we'll be able to afford getting any of these resource upgrades. I mean, we'll go for urban expansion. But we don't have enough political power. Is there anything, what do we need? What do we need for resources right now? We need aluminum. And we're going to need steel soon. You give us 12. You know what? 12's not bad. And only for 60 days? That's not bad at all. 60 days for 3 civilian factories. I've seen some of those things take, I think, like an entire year. Which, to me, is a bit much. Flanders joined the Reichspakt. Did the Netherlands join the Reichspakt? No, they did not. Actually, you, yeah, you're the Walloon Commune. We'll see what you want to do. Will you go... I mean, will Germany declare war on you, or are you going to join the International? Because you do look like the guy that wants photos of Spider-Man. I don't remember what his name is off the top of my head. Okay, the VFL Finals. Extraordinary enthusiasm building for the Victorian Football League Grand Finals. Large numbers of people having been recorded attending the trainings for both the Collingwood Football Club and the South Melbourne Football Club. Despite the warm weather, teams trained strenuously for the upcoming Premiership on Saturday at the Melbourne Cricket Ground. Both sides are confident they can take out the Grand Finals, but time will tell who will succeed. So I think France has abandoned the Walloon Commune, which I believe means that Germany is going to, yeah, basically just move in, conquer the territory. Iran has gone socialist, but I don't think that really means anything for us. I mean, I think they can invade the Dominion of India, but I've never seen AI actually do that. And South Melbourne takes the Premiership. Around 76,000 spectators witnessed an incredible close game with South Melbourne Football Club securing their 4th Premiership. Despite the organization training of Collingwood, South Melbourne was able to see through the tricks laid out and avoid giving up unnecessary marks. South Melbourne consistently played a defense, but managed to score one last behind in the dying minutes of the game to secure a 1-point victory. Maybe that means something at cricket, but to me it reads like gibberish. But yeah, no, we're gonna go for the aluminum, so it's gonna save us. It costs us 3 sewing factories for 2 months, but afterwards we don't need to import anything, so it's gonna save us things in the long run. Unrest in Hong Kong. You've seen the discontent against the Legation cities that soared in Hong Kong as permanent Hong Konger businessmen plead for funding were rejected by the Legation Council. Many in the city are speaking was the soldier of the days Hong Kong belongs to the British Crown. Should we exploit this opportunity before it passes? Yes, we will. Get that going. Why would you ever want to do 3 steel in Kimberley when you can get 10 steel in Queensland? Who's deciding that you'd rather have 3 than 10? I don't really know. I'm not too sure what happens here. Maybe we'll get full control over the Legation Council. We'll have to kind of wait and see. Oh, now we can influence them. We can reach out, or we'll visit the Hong Kong. Right now we're at 15%. Yeah, let's reach out to businessmen. See what they want to do. We'll visit the Hong Kong. Appoint a new Governor General. You know, let's appoint a new Governor General. British influence right now is at 15%. There's still a lot of American influence, but again, that should go down, I think, when the when America has a massive war in about, I don't know, a few months. Appointing a new Hong Kong governor. Though Hong Kong has been out of our grasp since 1925, when we asked for German protection of our concessions, we have always held the territory illegally. Even when it comes to it being even when it became administered by the Legation Council, we kept theoretical ownership of the whole city as one concession amongst many. One thing that's always stayed consistent is the right to appoint governor in Hong Kong. We have not done so in over a decade. The current acting administrator of Hong Kong is Norman Lockhart Smith, but though he is undoubtedly loyal to the crown, he does have local connections that would possibly lead him to act more independently than we could prefer. We could easily earmark him as a candidate to the High Commission for Legation Cities, and thus find a way to make him accept his removal and replacement by Mark Ancient Young, more loyal civil servant currently stationed in the West Indies Federation. Alternatively, we could appoint Young to be our future voice in Shanghai, and keep Smith in his current position. We lose political power. And appoints a new council in Shanghai. You know what? Let's lose the political power. Let's send him to Shanghai. And puts on a little bit more loyal to us in Hong Kong. You know, we will go for at least excavation 1. I think that seems more than okay for us. Invite Hong Kong back into the Crown's protection. Okay, Al Flan has been elected president. Legation City has gone bankrupt. More than 35 support for us. We appointed an official governor of Hong Kong. They're at war. We can request our, if you have more than 30% support, we can request our voting rights back. Then volunteers there. We get more support for social conservatism. You give us an extra 5%. Right now at 21, we're the second most influential behind the Americans. And again, America is going to be having a civil war in just a few months. And, you know, we will continue our trade within the Commonwealth. We are loyal to the Entente Alliance. Lash Orda, what the heck is going on here? I'm not really sure. I've never seen the AI, like, it looks like they're trying a victory point rush, but they don't really know how that works. Okay, Brazil has gone National Populist as well. Seems like National Populist is having a pretty strong campaign here today. Yeah, let's have a royal visit next. I mean, what else are we going to spend our political power on? Now, if we have, like, no war support, it's not like we can really... I guess I can save it to get more companies or military staff, but... not really that important to have this early on. Okay, so the socialists are in control of Norway. Excavation 2. You're a little ahead of time. Anything else we want? You're 38 as well. Let's go with that Excavation 2. I mean, you know, it's not a bad idea. I mean, how many troops do these guys have? They have 5 to 23. The thing is, like, no matter what, I'm pretty sure the socialists are going to win. Just because they're heavily outnumbered. Like, at Russia's best, they're still worse than the socialists at their worst. So I don't think it really matters one way or the other. Okay, Norway joined the international. I mean, I guess we could send volunteers to try to prolong the conflict. Okay, you know what? Let's send... I mean, how many troops could we send? We can send 1. Yeah, let's send, like, 1 trash division over there. But I think that garrisons are cavalry units. They should be able to move at decent speed. But yeah, I guess we can kill Lash Orda fast enough. I mean, how many troops do they have? 2 to 8. Yeah, we should be able to victory point rush them. And again, we're just trying to prolong the conflict as long as possible. I mean, the longer the war goes on, the better it'll go for us. Okay, Italy's also got National Populist as well. Well, right now they're Italian Federation. So they might still go for the National Populist tree. Okay, so just roll visit to Hong Kong. Where did my troop deploy? Oh, I sent him to the Lash Orda. Whoops. I want to send volunteers to you. Did I screw this up because I sent them to the wrong country? How long until you're back? You're back on the 17th. I think I sent it to the wrong country, and I think I might have screwed up our plan at least a little bit here. Yeah, let's end the economic depression. Yeah, Australasian Day is back. Send trade missions to Canada. I mean, let's send 1 to the Dominion of Canada. I think that makes sense to us. Okay, no, we can send the volunteers back. Send volunteers. Send them to Russia. Don't send them to the Lash Orda. Makes no sense. I was like, where the hell is our troop? And I'm assuming it's probably gonna spawn in, like, one of these ports. We'll send them over to the Lash Orda, kill them off. And just pray that, okay, we did get... Ooh, 100 political power. Thank you very much. Okay, and in 3 more months, we can send more people to you. Anything we can get out of this? I guess we can go for an infantry weapon. Breakthrough, soft attack, or is a little okay at everything. Nah, I think we want soft attack in this. And a little bit of breakthrough. We will go for 10 steel here. We can't get any oil right now, even though it'd be really nice to get some oil. What do we need for this? Do oil exploitations. Yeah, so you've now spawned here. We'll assign, it doesn't really matter who we assign. Like, get over here as fast. Like, it looks like, look at this. Russia doesn't have any troops on this entire border. How many men wait. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Russia has 14 divisions. The AI just doesn't want to attack in for no... Even though... Why do you not want to attack? I don't really understand. The United Provinces of China has been formed. We'll see how that goes for them. In the League of Six Provinces looking okay. They're usually more... Macleese join them as well. And Szechuan. They're usually more, I think, Qing aligned, right? Camp, the unrest. Medium collaboration with the Germans. I mean, United Provinces of China is looking pretty powerful. All things considered. Okay, so yeah, let's rush these some victory points. Maybe delay the AI a little bit here. Yeah, so you just do something like this. I don't think... Okay, so there's a stand-up in America. But I don't see... It does not look... Okay, so we got actually just a two-way civil war. Alf Landon and the CSA are now at war with one another. But it's not a four-way civil war. It's just a two-way civil war. What's the Entente doing in Russia? Trying to make sure that the socialists don't get too powerful. Even though Russia sucks. And they will certainly die. Okay, so American influence is dropping. British influence is increasing. We love to see it. I mean, the CSA... They can't win a two-way civil war here, right?